Okay, guys, the reason I called you guys in here today is it seems like every single shift over the last few weeks that you guys have worked, you've had one of the both of you in the office or talking to one of your supervisors and complaining about the other one. Okay, so that's why I called you in here. We got to get to the bottom of this and figure out how we can go forward and take care of this so we can just get things done. So, tell me what's going on.
Well, I do have a problem with Nyanda. She's always coming in late, and I always feel like when she's late, I have to pick up the slack behind her, because she's not doing what she's supposed to be doing in the time she's allotted to do it. So I feel like I always have to pick up the slack. And, I'm just upset about it because I don't think management is doing anything about it.
So, first things first, I was written up for being late, and yes, I have been late a couple of times, and I'm working on it. I'm trying really hard about it. My problem with Bianca is that every single time that I'm at my job, it seems as though she always wants to be hovering over me, monitoring what it is that I'm doing, when last time I checked, we were allotted a certain time for our breaks, and she's been taking longer breaks. So if you're going to complain about me being late, then at least be doing what's right on your end as well.
Okay.
Well, I was taking a little long on breaks, but I have also been written up. And so I've been really watching my breaks and shortening my breaks. But I feel like that if I don't worry about what she's doing, then things aren't going to get done. So that's why I'm worried about it. And that's why I've been complaining.
Okay. All right, well, I understand both sides of that. But here's what you guys got to think about. Obviously, first things first is you've had some issues with, lateness or tardiness, and you've had some issues with your breaks. And as you both stated, you've both been written up. So there's clear indication that management is doing something, obviously. But that also states, or also says to me that it's really it's not either of your business what's going on with the other one as far as, what happens with their discipline. Okay, it's not any of your concern what happens. So that's why we're not broadcasting what we do when we discipline Nyanda for her tardiness. And we don't broadcast because it's none of your business what happens with the disciplinary action of Bianca. So that's what you guys have to realize is that things are being done, by management and by your supervisors. So the main thing is neither of you has anything to do with your other departments. Like what she gets done or what she doesn't get done has nothing to do with you in your department. You guys don't work in the same department, so if she doesn't get her work done, then she falls behind. That has nothing to do with you. It's no concern of yours. That will be handled by her supervisor when her work does not get done. Okay? So that's what you got to realize is just come in and do your job. Be on time. Make sure you show up on time for your breaks, and you guys won't have this issue. All right? What we're going to do today is make this a verbal documented warning. Okay? If this continues to be a problem, if we get more complaints or you guys are still complaining and fighting or arguing, having confrontations, then we'll have to turn it around and make it a written warning the next time. Okay? And if it progresses, ultimately result in the termination of one or both of you. So we got to make sure we nip this in the bud and just make sure we're doing what we're supposed to be doing and not worrying about the other person. We're not always going to like everybody that we work with. It's just human nature. Some people just don't get along, but you have to be professional about it and make sure that you're continuing to get your stuff done and you're being civil towards each other. You need to respect one another, and that's what I'm saying. Okay, so let's go out there and get our stuff done and just be civil to each other, and that's all I have to say.
Okay.
All right.